talking about Edochie now. Now, Edochie and Judy, they said that they are not making money, that nothing is coming in anymore to them. They are throwing tantrums. In fact, it has gotten to the head of Edochie. What do I mean? Edochie, he has been spotted on set, moving around, mumbling, talking to himself, not aware of what he is doing. Edochie will have to be called several times before he reconnects back to the reality around him. Meaning, Edochie is lost. Now, I don't want to bore you. I just want to go down to, because this rubbish of Edochie and Judy, it is all over social media. It has spread far and wide. I want to quickly go to what the legal representative and advisor of May put out there. First, they gave a case summary, an example of Edochie. Now, it's about a Muslim being sued for marrying a second wife. A man and his wife are both Muslims. The wife has requested representation in a divorce petition. Our ground for divorce is that our husband has taken another woman as a second wife, having married a second woman under Sharia, just as Edochie tried to marry Judy under the Igbo marriage custom. So, in other words, he married the second woman, this Muslim man, under customs and laws. Customs. Native customs. Native law, and customs. They married first under the Sharia and later they went to marry using the registry under the Marriage Act. That is a statutory marriage. The man and his wife quarreled. The man went ahead and took another woman as his second wife. Can he do that? No, he can't. The reason he cannot is because his first woman that he married under the Marriage Act, statutory marriage, marrying under that Marriage Act blocks polygamy. You can't have a second wife once you marry under that Marriage Act. Otherwise, you are calling on the court to deal with you. This is exactly what happened in Edochie's case. Under the Igbo customs, Edochie could marry as many wives as possible. And under Islamic rules, that is the Sharia, a man could marry up to 4 wives. But there is one reason which prevents a man from having a second wife, and that is the statutory act, the Marriage Act, the statutory marriage, and the Marriage Act that prohibits polygamy. Now, you see, many men have fell into this trap. They married their wives, they went through the traditional, that is the native law and custom. They got married, they did the engagement and the marriage and all of that. And they also decided to maybe go to church if they are Christians. They didn't end it there. Prior to that, they had already gone to the registry. Women, some of them request for this to block polygamy, not because the marriage will not break, but they want to make sure that you cannot officially marry as much as possible. There are men who are not interested in registry, and the family of the woman will keep pressing. If he wants to marry you, let him marry you well. Let him go and marry you at the registry. Has he gone to marry you using the registry? Has he gone to the registry? Has he done the statutory? If he doesn't want to do it, then it means it's not serious. Well, I'm putting it out to you guys to discuss on that. Edochie set out to teach Igbo men how easy it could be to slide into polygamy and acquire a second wife. But he ended up teaching women how to resist having a co-wife. Even Muslim ladies who married under the Marriage Act are now resisting polygamy. This is clearly an unintended consequence. Yule was a star, and his wife was quiet and a private person. Many never heard of her or saw her. Yule thought, as the star, he could muscle up the quiet and private wife and forced her to accept polygamy. Also, Judy thought that she was about to become the envy of all women, with her marrying the star, the wife of the great movie star, or the wife of the son of a great legend. This is what she thought. Like, with all the children that I have had in the past, can't you see that God is so gracious to me? Blessed me with a star. With this, I am going to shine brighter than the star itself. I'm going to shine brighter than light. I'm going to be the envy of millions of women. They will want to be in my position. They will want to shine because we are going to trend. I'm going to make a lot of money. I will not need to be protected by some hungry men who want to just bench me. I have all in one place. Edochie will direct my movie. Edochie will also feature in my movie. In fact, my dream and aspiration has been achieved. The law of unintended consequence kicked in. Yule, the star, ended up a confused man of God, speaking to himself as he walks by the road. The private, quiet wife became the star that captured the hearts of millions. And Judy, instead of becoming the envy of women, standing next to a mega star, ended up a pastor's wife struggling to make ends meet. Now they buy data just to see the former quiet wife on their blue screen. That's life. You never know what God plans. You can plan all you like. In the end, it's God's plan that will happen. This summarizes the journey so far. The journey that a lot of men jumped into, not considering the other person. If you are to go into a journey, you have to also look at certain things. What are the things that I can do to cushion the effect? It could be financial, it could be whatever way. To just make sure that what you're about to do is not done in a wicked, evil way, like how Edochie went about it. That's what we've talked about. It's not about the polygamy, it's about the way Edochie went about this polygamy.